So what else? Let's move to the next topic. Next topic is, we talk about OpenClaw. Okay. You will see that why I plan to talk about OpenClaw, but I'm going to open this one. By the way, this stream 22 hours ago, so it's very urgent, and this is like the biggest AI event of the year. So I think this is saying something that really interesting to us. Okay. So when Jensen talk, we should listen. Let's play and watch this together.
So Peter Steinberger's here, and he wrote a piece of software. It's called OpenClaw, and I don't know if he realized how successful it's going to be, but the importance is profound. OpenClaw is the number one, it's the most popular open source project in the history of humanity, and it did so in just a few weeks. It exceeded what Linux did in 30 years, and it is that important. It will do. Well, this is all you do, okay? We're announcing our support of it. Let me just quickly go through this. I want to show you a couple things. You type this into a console, and it goes out, it finds OpenClaw, it downloads it, it builds you an AI agent, and then you can tell it whatever else you need to do. So let's take a look.
An open source project just dropped.
Andre Karpathian just launched something called Research is a Huge Deal.
We give an AI agent a task, go to sleep. It runs 100 experiments overnight, keeping what works and killing what doesn't.
I really love what my stuff enables that person to do. And I had like one guy told me like he installed it at his 60-year-old dad, and like they made beer, connected the machine via Bluetooth to OpenClaw, and then we automated everything, including the whole website for people to order.
Een lobsterlager fertig zijn.
Hundreds of people are queuing up for lobsters in Shenzhen.
OpenClaw. You want to build OpenClaw with OpenClaw.
Everyone is talking about OpenClaw, but what? OpenClaw.
Believe it or not, there's already a claw con.
Incredible. Now, I illustrated effectively what OpenClaw is in this way, so that all of you can understand it, but let's just think what happened. What is OpenClaw? It connects, it's agentic system. It calls and connects to large language models. So the first thing it has resources that it manages. It could access tools, it could access file systems, it could access large language models. It's able to do scheduling. It's able to do cron jobs. It's able to decompose a prompt that you gave it into step by step. It could spawn off and call upon other sub-agents. It has I/O. You can talk to it in any modality you want. You can wave at it and it understands you. You can talk to any modality you want. It sends you messages. It texts you, sends you email. So it's got I/O. What else does it have? Well, based on that, you could say, in fact, it's an operating system. I've just used the same syntax that I would describe an operating system.
So I think that's it. You can watch this on your time on this one. But I think we know about OpenClaw when it starts. And actually we do an office hour that we invite Vincent talk about security problem of OpenClaw. We even release a skill about ASF 2 together with Vincent in order to securing OpenClaw. It should have the ability to connect any OpenClaw gateway to secure them and track them and do with them. But OpenClaw now is actually raising to much higher than what we anticipate in the beginning, right? It's becoming an operating system. So it makes me understand so where are we fitting? So when big player like NVIDIA, Microsoft, Google, everyone is actually jumping on OpenClaw and making it like an operating system, then we need to look at it in a way that it's becoming a standard already, where big player in open source, they make it something that becoming a platform that everyone going to running on. And I think with the ability of OpenClaw, it can access to almost everything. And what is our answer to that? Is AgenticFlow is going to be another OpenClaw wrapper? I don't think so. So what I'm thinking is we are becoming a layer that on top of OpenClaw, where we providing additional capability that you can actually using your OpenClaw to talk to AgenticFlow as a platform. So what we are having an answer, actually, I think some of you already handle this already. So it is AgenticFlow CLI. So this is the answer to OpenClaw. So you can use whatever capability that AgenticFlow currently have in OpenClaw by just installing one package. Just enter this sentence, pixelml/AgenticFlow CLI, and then talk to your OpenClaw. Ask it to exploring, because what we are writing in here is we are writing very carefully for the agent to understand. We are writing doctor, we are writing discover, we are writing catalog, and we are even like having some playbook as well. So playbook is kind of like onboarding workflow, but for agent to do. And you can talk to your OpenClaw and ask it to like read the playbook, see what Sean and his team writing in that, and get yourself familiar. And then because OpenClaw can write its all kinds of like knowledge into its file, so over time it's going to start to learn to use AgenticFlow better. And I would suggest that if you are really into this one and you know how to control the security aspect of that, this is a very powerful tool. I'm using that as well for myself. I'm installing a separate MacBook, so I'm trying to secure myself on that. But yeah, great power come with responsibility. And if we would like to using the very powerful tool, we need to be careful. And I believe that this is our answer to OpenClaw. And furthermore, we will making almost every aspect of AgenticFlow to be compatible so that OpenClaw can leverage. And this is not limited into the current capability. You can actually request, we can make it available. And I hope that this is our answer to the trend. And we will continue to improve over time to ensure that the platform stability and how to handle the more frequent requests from OpenClaw type of agent. So think about it like a runtime. And AgenticFlow is a layer on top of that to provide some capability and also layer or visual, because maybe you don't like to have OpenClaw that only answer text, right? So ask it to creating a workflow in AgenticFlow, and then maybe you can review that using our no-code UI. But I would anticipate that maybe 80% of the time that only OpenClaw is going to interact with AgenticFlow as a runtime and platform, and then you can just benefit from that. So I think this is my take on this one. And OpenClaw right now is really going to mainstream. You really need to rethink a way that you are currently using agent and so on. And yeah, if you have some idea, please let me know, because I'm really kind of like starting to invest my time on this more and seriously. So I actually like using OpenClaw to connect to my MacBook and also let it control cloud code and so on to do some development and also R&D. So I think I'm just trying to push in the limit, and yeah, and see how this goes. I don't know how this is going to take on, but I believe that this is an inflection point for us. So yeah, I think I talk a lot